Well, let's begin with the details of an encounter that's currently underway in Jammu and Kashmir's Doda district between the armed forces as well as the terrorists. We are getting to learn that 3 army jawans along with a captain have been martyred and 3 others injured.
We're also given to understand that security has been beefed up in the entire area. It has been cordoned off and the manhunt for the terrorists is currently underway. Another attack in Jammu region. That's the information that we're getting. The encounter, in fact, is currently underway as we speak. I believe we have Pradeep Datta joining us on the broadcast with more details. Pradeep, another terror attack. What's the update? What's happening on ground?
Yes, you rightly said the massive cordon and search operation right now has been launched. Additional reinforcement has been called to corner that area where the terrorists are said to be hiding. It was yesterday evening at about 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Security forces got information about the presence of terrorists in this area where right now I'm standing. And the terrorists were hiding inside the dock. It was at about 9 p.m. finally the contact with the terrorists was established while the cordon was being laid. And that was the time when terrorists opened fire and one captain and the 3 of our soldiers, bravehearts, they lost their life and 3 others were critically injured. Immediately after that, the area was cordoned. But the terrorists are said to have taken shelter in the nearby forest belt. Let me show you. There are several docks because they were hiding inside a dock and they could see the movement of the security forces coming towards them. The moment the security forces were inching towards that particular dock where the terrorists were hiding, they opened indiscriminate fire. You rightly said that we have seen that there has been spurt in the gun violence-related incident during the last 1 month, especially ever since Prime Minister Narendra Modi has taken oath. We have seen on the very first day when he was about to take oath, there was an attack on the bus of pilgrims in which 9 of them lost their lives and 33 were injured. Since then, there has been back-to-back attack. We saw there was an attack in Hiranagar, there was an attack in Chatragala, there was an attack in Gando, and just 2 days back there was an attack on the army convoy in which 5 of our bravehearts have lost their lives. That clearly indicate that that there are the problems for the Pakistan back home. They are facing political turmoil already. They are about to ban Pakistan's Imran Khan's Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf party. So they have an economic crisis also. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to divert attention from the problem back home. Second is that they are trying to demolish that normalcy narrative of the government because they are trying to create an impression that not all is not well either in Jammu and Kashmir. Not to talk of Kashmir Valley, even Jammu is not fine. So here also the terror-related activities are continuing. And third thing is that if you look at the situation on the ground in Kashmir Valley, during the last 1.5 years, many of the top brains and top commanders have been eliminated. So what they are trying to do, they want that the focus of the forces should shift over to Jammu region. So at least they get some kind of a relaxation and a kind of a relief that they are once again able to revive their terror-related activities. And fourth reason is that in coming days, there is going to be the 5th anniversary of abrogation of Article 370 on August 5th. So before that also, they are trying to make their presence felt, boost the sagging morale of their cadre and carry out the terror-related activities. So right now, the cordon and search operation is continuing because there are inputs that these are the Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists. Kashmir Tigers has taken responsibility for attack. And Kashmir Tigers, everybody know, is a proxy of pan-Islamic terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed. Jaish-e-Mohammed is being taken care of by Masood Azhar. Masood Azhar is the same man responsible for Pulwama bombing in which 40 of the CRPF personnel lost their lives. Let me show you. I'll ask my video journalists pan towards this area. One, you will find the maize field. The maize fields are also like a hideout for them. Then you will find the thick forest cover. There's a undulated terrain, the rugged terrain, thick forest cover, dense foliage. So it's really very difficult, not many challenges, plethora of challenges that our security forces here are facing right now while the operation is being launched. So the right now operation here is being conducted. Additional reinforcement has been called. They are trying their level best to pin down. This is the same area where just 2 days back also while the army convoy was targeted in Katwa area. That time also the terrorists had tried to target our bravehearts. There was a brief exchange of fire, but after that they managed to flee back towards the safer place. But since that the operation was being conducted, so they are getting information from the people. People are fed up with their activities. People are providing information. But right now this terrain is providing them a safe hideout, especially those natural caves inside the jungle. So these natural caves are like shelter for them, provides them a safe shelter where they go, vanish, and all of a sudden they hide there. And once the security forces move from that particular area, they again come out and carry out their terror-related activities. So right now the presence of terrorists in Jammu region has increased, and most of these terrorists right now who are operating right from Basantgarh, Pilawar, Katwa, if we talk about the hinterland like Doda, Kishtwar, they are recently infiltrated terrorists, and most of them, what we have been told by the senior police officer is that they had infiltrated from the international border, either from Kathua, Hiranagar or Samba sector. And these terrorists, what they do, they are operating in group, about 4 to 5 group they operate, and then these terrorists are split and they move in different direction, and they fan in different directions so that they can carry out their activity. So these terrorists, what they are doing is they are using subterranean means. Mostly it appears that they are using tunnels to cross over to this side, like rodents they come out to this side, and then here like rats they hide again in cave.
Absolutely.
After carrying out
like
the
you just showed us some of these locations, the geographical locations are such that it proved to be quite a challenge for our forces, while it turns as an advantage for the terrorists. Stay with us. We have an official reaction as well coming in on the encounter. Let's listen in.
तो इतने 24 घंटे में तो स्टैटिस्टिक्स नहीं बदलेगी, तो मैं तो वही पुरानी डेटा और स्टैटिस्टिक्स आपको दूंगा। तादाद में बहुत नहीं है, कम है, पर जैसे मैंने कहा था कि तादाद की कम से सिचुएशन कई बार जो है नापा नहीं जाता है, क्योंकि वो अनअकाउंटेबल एंटिटीज हैं। तो एक भी अनअकाउंटेबल एंटिटी एक आउटसाइड किलिंग मशीन और एक मैन सेंट टू किल indiscriminately without any connection to this land, with no purpose but to repeat the level of violence or increase the level of violence and fear and terrorism, so is a challenge.
So recently a joint coordination meeting took place in Kathua, the district police lines. Sir, is infiltration happening from Punjab side as well, and are those terrorists able to then, enter Jammu and Kashmir?
Some infiltration is taking place. It is a commonplace knowledge. We try to deliberate between ourselves as to
We have some breaking inputs coming in as well. It's a big update, as Pradeep was also informing us. Let's break down the details. Jaish proxy has claimed responsibility for it. Kashmir Tigers, remember, is a shadow outfit of the Jaish-e-Mohammed, and it had also claimed responsibility of the Kathua attack. Pratibha.
Right, Pradeep, get us the details of the Kashmir Tigers who have claimed responsibility of the attack.
Yes, you rightly said Kashmir Tiger, which is shadow of pan-Islamic terror outfit Jaish-e-Mohammed. They have claimed responsibility for the attack. See, last 3-4 attacks, they have claimed responsibility. That clearly shows that how Pakistan is involved in all these terror-related activities. Though they had one of the interview of the Shamsher Khan, the deputy chief of Hizbul Mujahideen, had been taken by one of the portal channels in Pakistan. So they are trying to send a message that it is trying to convey that Pakistan is nowhere involved in terror-related activities in India or on the Indian soil. But one thing is quite clear, that Jaish-e-Mohammed, everybody knows, this outfit is being run by inter-service intelligence from Pakistan, and Masood Azhar, the Aka of this outfit, is sitting there, and he's the same person responsible for Pulwama bombing, in which 40 of our CRPF personnel lost their lives because he had been planning terror-related activities. Because in recent past, all the terror-related activities, whether it was an attack on the Pilgrim bus, whether it was an attack on the army convoy, whether it was an attack here in this area, all these responsibilities have been claimed by Kashmir Tiger. So Kashmir Tiger is nothing but a proxy group of Jaish-e-Mohammed. And most of these terrorists, they are Pakistani terrorists. They carry with them body cam also. And wherever they try to target our bravehearts, they also making a video clip of that, so that in future they can use that video clip, they can release that video clip, so that they can further indoctrinate, brainwash young minds, glorify act of terror, and further lure them to the gun culture.
Made it to headlines in January 2021 after the abrogation of Article 370. It carried out a slew of attacks